Hey, and welcome back to another Kayak Bass Talk. I'm here in the garage today, my office, whatever you want to call it. Today I'm going to give you the 3 top winter baits I like to throw here in southeast Georgia during this time of year. You know, the water temperature's down in the 40s. You know, we've had some 20-degree days, we've got some 30-degree nights. So we're just going to kick this off with my 3 baits that I love to throw in the wintertime right here on the Kayak Bass Talk. All right, we are back and alive on the Kayak Bass Talk. So like I said in the intro, our 3 baits, my 3 baits, not our, my 3 baits that I like to throw here in southeast Georgia this time of year. It's December, 2 weeks out till Christmas. The winter's upon us. So the first thing I like to throw is a jerkbait. This is a 13 Loco Special 110. As you can see, it's got a black back, a little bit of green, clear, got 2 rattles in it, got a little bit of red, but this is one of the 3 baits I like to throw. I've caught some big bass on it, I've caught little bass on it, but during the winter time they're feeding up on bait fish, shad, redfin, bluegill, brim, whatever you have as bait fish in the fisheries that you fish. But get you a 110 Loco, made by 13 Fishing. Second is a finesse technique, no good old drop shot. I choose Dewey baits. These are the Donkey Drop in the PB&J color. But like I said, they're feeding up on bait fish, and I fish a lot of fisheries with brim and bluegill and shell cracker. So this PB&J color, made by them, made by Dewey Baits, Dubro Fishing, is a go-to on a drop shot. It's got a flat side on it. You can nose hook this thing. If you're fishing around a little bit of grass or structure, drop shot, you can actually Texas rig it with a number 1. I use the number 1 to Texas rig my drop shots if I'm fishing around grass or structure. But yeah, just grab your favorite spinning rod, reel, get you a drop shot. The drop shot weights that I use are made by Reaction Tackle, just a little cylinder, tungsten weight. So yeah, the drop, this is the Donkey Drop, made by Dewey Baits. So that's the second one. The third one is kind of hit or miss, but I like throwing it, and it is a good old downsized finesse jig. This is actually a tungsten head finesse jig. I'll pair it with a little, this is just a little finesse crawl on the back of it. But yeah, just a little finesse jig. You know, water temperatures are real. You know, when they get cold, largemouth tend to go to the bottom and sinking their belly into the muck just to kind of keep warm. And if you're popping this next to them, you know, they can just slip it right in. But yeah, I throw this on a 7 foot Pro Series favorite rod on a 7-to-5 gear ratio reel. So that's my 3 top winter baits that I throw here in South Georgia. Let me know in the comments below what you throw. What are your favorite 3 winter baits that you like to fish during the good old cold days of winter? I know you northern boys are probably covered up with ice. Saw on television today that they had some lake effect snow, 24 inches of snow in New York. God bless their soul. It's gonna be a while till they can get back out on the water up there. But yeah, come visit us in South Georgia. Come fish. We have some good fisheries, have some good lakes, Georgia public fishing areas. But hey, if you want to come down to South Georgia or even Georgia, check out the Hook and Reel Hub at scgkbf.com. We've included a lot of information there for people coming to fish in Georgia, people who are already here fishing in Georgia. So, but yeah, my 3 winter baits. Got the jerk bait, got a drop shot, and the good old trusty jig, finesse jig. So, like I said, leave your comments below what 3 baits you like to throw in the winter time. Let's have a discussion. What you've been catching them on, what you hadn't been catching them on. Let's just talk fishing. And also, you can join me on the Main Contain Fishing podcast. We're getting into the season. 2025 is going to be a great year. We got a lot going on, so we'd like to invite you over to the Main Contain Fishing podcast, and we're with the Paddle and Fin Media Group, so check them out as well. And we got the tournament season coming back in 2025, so if you want to get into some online stuff and the Georgia Tour Kayak Series, check us out over at scgkbf.com. And always, while you're on the water, wear your PFD and fish on.